CWatt.
Can I tell you that lip combo thing that I stole from you last time I was here?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite lip combo now. It's so good.
Really?
Yes. And I was putting on, somebody at my job was like, oh my God, this is so nice. I love the color combo. I have it on right now. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what brand it is. I showed it to her and literally she was like, I've never heard this shit before in my life.
Well,
Shout out to
apparently
you.
that brand isn't really popular here, but I think it's a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury, like some of her products.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And I only saw that because I don't know if you saw that video of Charlotte Tilbury saying like dupes aren't as good as the real thing. And
it turns out that's a motherfucking lie.
Right.
Because this shit is fantastic.
Yeah, and I saw
love
lots
it.
of people talking about that. The brand is Kiko Milano? Kiko
Yes.
Milano?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've gotten so many comments, especially like in my content, and people are like, oh my God, drop the lip combo. Listen, I'm not going to until they send me some.
Oh my
Kiko
God.
Milano, hit your girl up. Thanks.
Well, you're missing out on affiliate commission.
Girl, I don't like affiliate commission.
So you'd rather just get free PR than actually recommend when someone asks and send your affiliate link?
Yes.
Okay.
It just feels like a lot of work. It does. Just send me the shit.
Okay.
How was your week?
Before
you say that, welcome back to the thick.
Welcome.
I'm Mindy.
I'm Tabria.
People need to be reminded.
They do. There's new listeners every week, I'm sure.
Do you check our like stats? I know you don't check social media like that, but like on YouTube,
just comments and stuff.
I was looking through and we had one video that like really spiked. Like the views were super high. And I was like, what was different about this one? And sex was in the title. And I was like,
that was the better than sex one.
We need to name this episode Sex.
Well, so you hate using affiliate links and I hate baiting people.
I don't care.
Like, I don't want you to expect like, oh, we're just talking about fucking the whole episode.
No, but this episode is about sex. Now that I said it, you have to name it the episode. Because we're having a whole exchange for like at least 2 minutes. The episode is titled, This episode is about sex.
No, I don't like baiting people. And if that means, we don't get higher views because of it, so be it. I'm not a baiter.
You know what, Tabria? I commend you. Absolutely. For sure.
I mean, Mindy can always go in and change the title if she
Sex.
Literally, that's just the title of every other video.
Every episode gonna be sex, part
Right.
1, part 2, part 3. You gotta listen to figure out what the fuck we're really talking about.
Oh my gosh. People are just so nosy.
They're not nosy, they're freaked out.
Maybe.
Yes, they're freaked out.
Maybe.
But the thing is, we already know this. Sex sells. How many times? Think about how often people, not as much anymore, because I don't think people care as much anymore. But back in like the glory days of Instagram, every time somebody wanted to talk about some real shit, it'd be a picture of them with their titties pushed up, and they'd be like, "Now that I have your attention, let's talk about this charity."
Yeah,
because it works.
It did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, it still does, just in different ways.
Oh, I watched Strung. Mindy told me to tell her when I watched it, and I did.
Tell me your thoughts.
I mean, it wasn't that it was. Honestly, I don't know why I had higher expectations. I
did too.
But because Blumhouse was attached, I was like, okay, this is different.
Yes.
Tyler Perry, he don't collab with nobody.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, maybe, we're taking this in a different direction. But no, same old, just with some suspense.
Okay. And the thing is, I thought it was going to go supernatural, and it never did.
Yeah, it was very, yeah.
And then you see what I meant when I said the whole storyline is in the last 20 minutes?
Literally.
We don't know what the fuck is going on to the end, and then it's like, whoa.
Yeah, and it really just came out of left field.
No buildup. I had no idea. There's no like reasoning behind any of it. It's just like, okay, we're here now.
Yeah, it was just so basic and just such a cheap storyline.
Yeah.
You know, it was not. Yeah, it wasn't even one of those. It's so bad, it's good. You know.
Yeah,
it's
it
like you could
wasn't.
pass on it. Have you watched
Yeah.
The Polygamist on Netflix? Okay, people are saying that's one that's like so bad it's good.
It's black.
Yes,
Ooh,
I think
I'm
it's.
watching it.
I don't know where. It may be Nollywood. I'm not sure.
I love a Nigerian film,
but I'm
okay?
not. I'm not sure. But yeah, they say that one's funny.
Listen, for those of you who don't know me personally, which is all of you, I have an affinity for bad films.
Yes,
and I used to make Tabria watch bad films with me all the time.
It was a good time.
All the time.
Mhm.
It's like nostalgic. You know what I mean? It reminds me of when I used to watch Tyler Perry like plays.
Yeah,
But those were actually good.
the plays were.
The plays were fantastic.
Mhm. It worked in that format.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just got lazy.
I will never forget Goldie. Even like, knock on wood,
Goldie was
I get
one.
dementia or something. You just got to put that movie on, and it will just bring everything back.
Goldie was one of those films that Tabria and I watched at least thrice in a month. We ran it back because of how bad it was. I still remember that scene of her dancing on the rooftop. All the craziness, her stealing from the store, and it's like, there goes Goldie.
Yeah. Even like when she was performing at the beginning, I'm just like, what is this?
The music video at the end, like, oh, all I gotta do is make it to his music video. I'm gonna get out the hood.
Yeah,
girl, what?
Yeah, didn't go nowhere.
Oh my God, y'all go watch Goldie, please. Slickwoods is the lead. It's Slickwoods is the lead.
Oh, it's a time.
How was your week?
I mean, girl, I don't want to talk about work. It was blah.
That's fine.
But it's all such a blur. Everything is just blurring together. Time is going by so fast.
Time has slowed down for me. CERN, I feel it. When I'm not even joking, I could tell that like something shifted because now I wake up and I feel rested. I'm waking up at 6:30 a.m. every morning without an alarm and I don't feel tired. Not this weekend. This weekend was different. But like on a regular work day, like work week, absolutely. I'm waking up. I feel like I have time. I've not felt like that in years. Years.
Can't relate.
Girl, you got a baby. It's different. It's different. When I wake up, it's just me and my French press, okay?
Oh my God.
So I get it. I wake up and I can literally go, and then it's calm until I get to work and then it's all gone. Yeah. But at least I feel like the first 2 hours of my day are for me. Oh my God, it feels so good. It feels so good.
Yeah. Even if I didn't have peaches, it would still just be a blur. Because I feel like it's just working out. Working out takes up so much time.
I think I'm going to join a gym that does classes.
You should.
I don't want to, but I've realized that every time I stop dieting, I gain weight. And I realize it's because I don't work out. And I don't want to diet forever. I don't. I'm literally back on keto starting today.
Oh my God, Mindy.
I know. I haven't had a fucking carb today. And it's fine. It's okay. You could feel it in your body. I feel it in my body. Because it's not like oh my God, my jeans don't fit. I feel sluggish. I can tell when I'm gaining weight because I gain weight from eating bad and I eat bad when I'm like going through some shit. And unfortunately for me, I'm always going through some shit.
When are you going to work out?
So the gym that I want to go to is literally 1 block away. And they have 7 a.m. classes. So since I've been waking up at 6:30, Jade said she's going to join the gym with me and we're just going to go together.
What time do you have to leave for work?
Now that I live only technically with traffic, because traffic is fucking insane in LA, it takes me 30 minutes to get to work now instead of an hour.
Yeah.
And so I leave for work at like 9:20.
Oh, okay.
So now I have time because before I would get up early and then I have to leave my house no later than 8:45 because it took me about an hour and 20 minutes to get to work, like during traffic.
Yeah.
So now I have a whole 45 minutes extra.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes. It's nice. It's pleasant.
Yeah.
I'm grateful. Guys, I live in suburbia now. Our neighbor came and knocked on the door and I was struggling. I was having a really bad day the day before my birthday. I was very stressed out. It was it was one of those days where you feel like you're tripping forward and like everything is a stumble. It was too much. I got locked out because Jay left like the chain on the back door, and I usually come in through the back door. And so I had to walk around the building and come to the front door, and I could not open the door like to go into the building. Could not do it. And so I'm literally like, I said, fuck! The neighbor, her door's right there. And so she opened the door and like opened it up for me. And she was like, oh, it gets stuck sometimes. Old building. And I was like, I'm so sorry, because she got kids. And she was like, it's okay. But I had like a gift bag and stuff from work, because at work they like threw me a little mini birthday party. It was cute. And I went inside. I literally had to like breathe and calm down. And then I heard a knock on the door like 10 minutes later. I go to the door. It's the lady and one of her daughters who has the cutest fucking name. Baby's name is Tutu.
Tutu?
A white blonde child. She's like 7, Tutu. And they came over with a card and cookies wrapped in parchment paper with a bow. And the card, the little girl drew it herself, and it said, welcome, Jade and Mindy. And it was like literally in like pink marker. And then we opened it up, and it had drawings and names of like her mom's name, her brother's name, the 2 dogs' name. And like the mom put her phone number at the top and was like, if you ever need anything, gave us her cell phone number. And then literally was like, welcome to the neighborhood, and gave us like tips and tricks. It was like, welcome to the neighborhood. It gets loud on Mondays, and like a whole little thing. I was like, wow. Small. Welcome to suburbia. I live in suburbia.
That's so nice.
I've made it.
My neighbors did nothing like that.
You know, I will say that family's the only like very like amicable, because she introduced herself to us the day I moved in.
Damn.
Yeah, the other neighbors couldn't even tell you what they look like, so it's fine.
I love that for you.
Mm-hmm. Aside from that, birthday was great. Had a nice, calm, actual birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Came to Tabria's. All my girls came over. It was very fun, very cute. Gus's fried chicken.
It's so good.
You got more?
I have 2 pieces left. Do you want them?
Oh, I'm on a diet.
You could just peel the skin off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If you live in LA and you've never had Gus's, you are missing out.
Gus's originates from Memphis, by the way.
Period. If you're in Memphis.
Yes, you need to get it.
Yes.
It is so good. I think it's a little better in Memphis, but it still hits out here too.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not even exaggerating. The best fried chicken I've ever had in my life.
I agree.
Best.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, no competition.
Yeah. It's that good.
It's that good. Like, I wish I could walk around with a pan of it and just hand it out to people.
And it is so consistent.
It's never bad.
Every time it hits.
And it's so good that I don't mind that the sides are just meh.
Yeah, the sides are whatever.
They're regular, but it don't matter because the chicken's the star of the show.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so
Every
good.
special occasion, this Thanksgiving, it's Gus's.
God.
I'm not joking. Anywho. Oh, Tabria gonna be yawning a lot. Y'all, it's 9 p.m. All right.
Whew.
It's okay. We be doing a lot. Y'all know.
Fine.
Y'all know the deal.
Oh my God, I forgot to tell you. So we went to the grocery store, and there was this lady with her dog. Maybe not a lady. She was probably like younger than me, and she had her dog, like a pit bull mix or some medium big looking dog, and the dog peed in the floor in the grocery store, and Mindy, she beat that dog's ass.
Shut the fuck. I did not know you were going in that direction.
Beat the fuck out of that dog.
No one said anything?
Girl, we were all just like, what do we...
Stop.
What do we say?
Don't do that.
We were just... Literally, Mindy, everybody was looking at her crazy. She was like, why the fuck did you pee on this, you motherfucking...
You're lying.
It sprouts. Just like, God damn.
You're lying. Was this a white woman?
No, she was black.
Oh, that's even worse, sister.
Yeah.
Don't do. What kind of dog?
Like a pit bull mix, medium-ish big.
And when that dog bites your left titty off, you all know exactly.
It's definitely not a dog I would fuck with.
That's crazy.
But yeah, she beat the fuck out of that dog.
I usually don't interfere with people and their pets because I don't I don't view pets the way that a lot of people in LA view pets, where it's like, it's a baby.
I don't either.
No, for sure. But I also don't think anybody should be abusing pets.
That was crazy.
Ever. That's insane.
Crazy.
I would call the cops on her. I'm not joking.
Really?
Like, I would call security. I would call the cops. I would literally be like, y'all need to handle this. Somebody need to take this dog from her. That's crazy as fuck. Because if you're treating a dog like that, God forbid you have a child.
Yeah.
God forbid.
It was wild.
And I get it. Sometimes you do got a little pat on, it's like a baby.
Yeah.
Same thing. And when Dash tore up all your pillows, absolutely. Get out of here.
Yeah.
But you're not going to punch the little nigga in the head.
Yeah. She was going in on that dog.
Oh my God. Anger issues.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
You got to work on that.
And I don't blame you for not interfering, because I know for a fact the bitch who's punching a pit bull,
that's what I was like.
you gonna punch me easy. If you do not fear for your life punching a pit bull.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I felt bad.
Yikes.
Is there like an animal 911 or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
There is.
I should have did that.
Girl, by the time you Googled it, she out that Sprouts. Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Ooh. You got anything else?
No, just my birthday was this week. And it was fantastic.
We had a good time. I love when we all just get together and chill.
Same. I really want to do that again next year, but actually plan it so we can do it somewhere where
we need to go somewhere.
Relaxation. Yes. Even if it's like Palm Springs, get a house, something like that.
I think every year, I don't know if that's too ambitious, but every year or every other year, we need to take a friend trip.
I agree. I don't think it's too ambitious, and I genuinely feel like we could do it and we could combine all the
No, that's what I'm
groups.
saying. Like, all the groups, we just need to do one big friend trip.
I don't think that's too ambitious. I think we could all do it, especially with us planning ahead.
Yeah.
Now, one of our friends has a newborn, so next year. By that time, the baby be old enough where like grandma could take care of the baby. Yeah. But I don't want to pull her away from her newborn. How old was Peaches when you took your first like away trip from her?
I don't think it was until like
it was after a year.
No, it was like 8 months. I had a job in New York or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if that's.
But that was a quick turnaround. Yeah.
It was like a 4-day trip.
Oh, never mind.
But it was hard. Like I felt like it was early, like too early to do that.
I feel like a year.
A year, yeah. I think that's good.
I think, and she would be a year by your birthday. So maybe we plan for your birthday next year. We all go somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, Callie said she wanted to do a trip around that time anyway. So we should, yeah.
Absolutely. I'm down.
Me too.
Guys, the older I get, the more I want to do like shit like that.
Seriously. And I just watched 5 Star Weekend. Are you still watching it?
We're gonna finish watching it this tonight.
Okay.
We're only like 3 or 4 episodes in.
Okay, it's easily bingeable. It's a show on Peacock. It has Jennifer Garner, Regina Hall, 2 other white ladies you know. Yeah. And it's just about these like older millennial women getting together for a friends weekend, and you see like all the ebbs and flows in their friendships and relationships.
Girl, they not millennials.
That's but yeah. It was really good, and it just made me think, I need to do more things with my friends. And I want to prioritize that because that was kind of a theme in the show as well. Just like losing touch with friends and things. They have
ages. Apparently this was based on a book.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Jennifer Garner's character is 54. Regina Hall's character is 55.
Damn.
Yes, I'm telling you, they're old.
In their 50s?
Yes. I'm like, the fact that they were talking about menopause, they're in their 50s.
Okay, fine.
The youngest one is, of course, the Asian lady. She's 43.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, like, she's the hot to trot bitch. Yeah. She's 43. Okay?
Right.
These are grown women.
Well, yeah, I loved it. It was really good.
Okay, I'm excited to finish it because it seemed really good. Mm-hmm. I really hope it has more twists and turns. I don't want it to be like an amicable, like, I love you now, we're sisters. Even though I know it's where it's going. Yeah,
it's a very straightforward show. But I just like all the themes it touches on. I think I feel like older women are often forgotten in media and in life in general. So I really like to see that aspect too. Because my favorite show is The Golden Girls, if you didn't know.
Oh my gosh. So Jade and I hung out with another couple and it was very interesting because this couple was older than us, but only slightly.
Mhm.
Like the younger in the two is only 2 years older than me. And then the other one, she was like really early 40s, like 41 or 42 or something like that. And it was so interesting hanging out with a couple who is like, we're old. Like, you know, you ever meet people and they're like fully like, oh no, old, like we're old. Like I love being an old bitch. Like, oh, you know, and I'm like, I was like, I kept on saying things like, no, like age isn't real, like age is, you know, whatever. But I finally had a realization. I love them. They're a great couple, great people. I had a realization that some people genuinely, like, they love that shit. Like they enjoy being separate of the young girls and saying things like, I don't know what they listening to. I don't know what they watching. We were talking about Love Island and they were like, girl, what? Like, what is that? They're like, I don't want to watch no young bitches in bikinis.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn. There really are just two different existences in this world. Because they're still in our age group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was just two different vibes. And then we have friends that are older than them that I don't even recognize are in their 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very interesting. And it made me realize it's not a negative thing.
No.
It's like a style thing. How like you might really love athleisure and that's just your thing.
Yeah.
You just really enjoy the process of aging and you love the auntification of your personality.
Not the auntification.
Yes. Like you live for it. And I it was actually a really fun time because aunties are funny as fuck.
Absolutely.
Funny as hell.
That's why there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I really wish we would get this stigma out of our minds. But there was a video of Rihanna somewhere dancing and just having a good time, but she's clearly in her auntie era. Even when she came out at the Jay-Z show,
no, for sure,
she was like, y'all know I'm a little rusty. It's like, yeah, girl, we done.
Then she said, bitch better have my mic. I watched that whole set and I was like, girl, I know your feet hurt. Their heels was high. I know she was like, oh, bitch.
Yeah. She had to get back in the groove.
But the thing is, I love the fact that she is not running to get back to her old version of herself.
Yeah.
Like I love the fact that she is aging gracefully. And I don't give a fuck. People have this idea of who they want you to be, right? At the end of the day, if you compare her to most people her age, she's still the baddest bitch in the group.
Absolutely.
And so the fact that y'all are sitting here comparing her to 22-year-olds, that's so fucked up.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, well, look at Tyler. Tyler's a child.
Literally, yeah.
If you compare Tyler to Rihanna at the same age, neck and neck.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, what are we even talking about? She's fine as hell. She's gorgeous. And she has 4 kids.
Is it 4 or 3?
I'm including her husband. He stresses her more than the baby. You know he does. You know he does. Could you imagine if you were on stage? Or not you. If Trey was on stage accepting an award and he looked to the audience and he said, y'all should be lucky because back in the day, every fine bitch in here, I'd be fucking you.
He said that?
Yes! He was at a show and he literally was like, before I was a settled man, he says a lot of fine bitches in here. Every fine bitch in here, I be out here fucking you. I promise you, we be fucking. Yes.
Oh my God.
He said, be lucky I'm not single. Oh, I'm so sorry. If I was your wife, you would be. There's no way you embarrassing me like that.
That's crazy.
And I'm over here rapping all your lyrics like they good.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Because she does nothing but support him.
She literally rides for him.
Yeah.
She'll have pictures of his face talking about, look at my man. He's so fine, my man. Girl. And I love Rihanna. I'll never talk shit about Rihanna.
Yeah.
I think Rihanna's a real ass bitch. I just hate that when a man is with the baddest bitch he's ever been with for a little too long, they forget.
Yeah, they get comfortable.
They forget. When she birthed 3 of your children, and you forgot.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Child. Oh my God.
I know. Me either.
I have an A$AP Rocky story, but
I do too.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I have a story by proxy. Remember we were at that baby shower and that girl that we both know came up to us? Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that before or after? It was after mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well.
All right. He's just a hoe. That's all it is. He's just a hoe. Not now. He's eons ago. Eons. Anywho, all right, let's get into the news, child. Lindsey Graham died
right before my birthday. Shout out to me. Birthday present.
I think wasn't it like the early morning of your birthday?
It was on the 11th, right? Or no, the 12th.
I thought it was
my
like
birthday.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love that for you.
Thank you.
I have no kind words to say about
Absolutely
Lindsey
not.
Graham. He was a horrible person.
Terrible.
His nickname was Ladybug, if you don't know. He was closeted. And if you don't know the story, yes. If you don't know the story behind his nickname, there was an escort who made essentially a blind item about him and wrote a little blog about it. And he was like, when they were about to, get down and dirty, he spread his cheeks and he had like little...
It was shit?
No, like little warts or...
He had anal warts?
Or little pimples, and he was like, oh, those are just my little ladybugs.
He did not say that.
Yes. And so ever since, it's been, I don't know what it was like years ago, but people call him Ladybug all the time.
First of all, if people were announcing my death and that was a story that they told, I would know for sure in the other realm I fucked up this lifetime, because what are we talking about?
Yep. Yes. So, rest in chaos, Lindsey Graham. Okay, so we know we're all under a surveillance state, right?
Yes.
Well, your data is being sold not only to the US, but to Israel. And I'm sure we knew that too. But it's being sold by Waze. I did not know Waze was an Israeli-owned company.
Everything is. Do you know most tampon brands are Israeli?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of them.
It's crazy.
There are so many things that are just embedded in our day-to-day life that is 1,000%.
Lots of Trader Joe's products.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's wild. But it says in their terms of service that the agreement you signed, because you signed it just because you use the app, it is bound by the laws of Israel, it's insane. And Waze was acquired by Google in 2013, but it still operates as the Israeli subsidiary Waze Mobile Limited. I would delete it. I had Waze. I used it randomly sometimes, but I just deleted it.
I think what blows my mind is I saw one of those like TikTok lawyers talking about it, and she read through it, and she was like, what they're saying is if you do anything using the Waze app, or like if you break any laws, they can then basically like judge you in Israel for that. Could you imagine?
Absolutely not.
Oh my God.
Absolutely not. So this is random. I'm just going to mention it really quick. There was a hearing last month by the House Oversight Committee questioning MK Ultra, the CIA mind control program from the Cold War that has allegedly carried out into culture and areas now. But it's just so funny how things that were deemed as conspiracy theory are just slowly popping up as being real. Like this was literally being testified in front of Congress. It's crazy.
I want to go back to the Lindsey Graham thing.
Oh, what?
Did you hear who they appointed to replace him?
Oh.
We forgot to mention that, and I think that is very
important.
His
sister, right?
His sister. Oh. Who has no political background. They appointed her to replace him, and she will fill his seat until next year.
So she's going to run in the primary?
No. Whoever's running, they're basically going to have her fill the seat until someone actually wins the election and like takes the seat.
But so that's in November. So but the
switch wouldn't happen until January. I think it's January or.
But it has to happen. So she would have to be voted on in the primary in November. I mean, she can take his place now for the few months leading up to November.
Yeah.
I can't remember the woman running against him. I think it's she's a doctor, Amy Acton,
Yes,
I believe.
yes, she's definitely gonna win. But
No.
no,
No.
oh,
Girl, it's a reach if she wins that. I hope she does. I feel like I'm getting the names mixed up. But it is a woman that's running against him. But
I think it's insane though that we're just passing along a political position to a family member as if this is British royalty.
Yeah, this
is not one of those things where, oh, you are the lord of whatever,
right?
And now you get to be the king because the king died. It doesn't work like that. How is that legal for you to now place the lawmaking responsibility on a civilian because her brother had the job?
Yeah. That's wild.
That's insane.
I saw that headline. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I really want to see, because all they keep saying in the articles is that she's going to be serving the rest of his term.
So that's the rest of the year. But I just want to know, she's going to be running in the midterms come November. She's on the ballot for the midterms. Or are they putting someone else in place on that ticket?
She's just serving out the term.
Okay. So maybe, because I know I'm going to get to this later, there's somebody else that needs to be replaced and the Democratic Party has to get together and nominate somebody. So I wonder if the Republican Party has to do the same or their governor. Every state's different, so I'm not sure how it works.
Oh, it says it's unclear.
Oh, okay.
It says here the appointment will last just a few months. Graham was up for re-election this year and won his Republican primary just last month. Republicans who want to vie for the full term starting next year will run in a special primary election August 11th. It's not clear if Graham intends to seek a full term in the Senate to succeed her brother. So they don't know if she's going to do it or not, but she is going to take his place, which I think is still insane. That's crazy. Like my dad is a doctor.
Yeah.
If my dad died suddenly, do you think they're going to hand me a scalpel and be like, your time?
Yeah, no.
Your job? Absolutely not.
Oh, God. And the other people who ran in that primary, they were batshit crazy.
It's the South.
Yeah. Okay, so World Cup is happening. It's brought a lot of people together. I love that for us.
Same.
But there's a lot of political undertones to the World Cup. It is run by FIFA. That is a Zionist organization. They partnered with Trump's Board of Peace to essentially build a resort town in Gaza.
Yeah.
And during one of the matches, Egypt's head coach, he gave a speech about Palestine and he held up the Palestinian flag before the match started. It was great. I love how people support Palestine in the World Cup. Norway's another one of the teams that do. So there was a Palestinian man, Mohammed Fawaz al-Wahidi. Apologies if I didn't get that correct. He worked for the Egyptian Relief Committee in Gaza, and he would organize these watch parties, essentially like bring all the things, the TV, everything you need to make these watch parties happen.
It was beautiful. Seeing the footage from
it was so cool. And just to give these people, the displaced Gazans, just a little bit of happiness to see the World Cup.
Imagine living in rubble. Everything you have ever owned is gone. Your family is gone. A little bit of reprieve. Most of these people have not seen television in years.
Yeah.
Since the attacks really ramped up.
So he was on his way to show the game between Egypt and Argentina. Before the game even started, the IDF bombed the taxi he was in, killed the taxi driver, killed him, and 2 boys that were nearby.
Don't give a fuck either.
Evil is not enough of a word to describe them.
You know, it's more than that to me. I think it's not just the evil, because at least when you're talking about the Israelis in Israel, they speak about it in an evil way. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't give a fuck. You could ask them, they'll be like, kill all the babies. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What really irritates me are the Zionists that are outside of Israel who are deniers.
Yeah.
Who are just like, nothing's happening. What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they just left, what are we talking about? You know, there was a podcast, and this is my opinion, not Tabria's. It's fine. I'm the one who wants all the smoke. I was a massive fan of My Favorite Murder.
Oh.
Ask Tabria. Me and Tabria
we used to listen to it all the time.
Decade. I stopped listening to it because one of the hosts is a Jewish woman, and she would always talk about Jewish people and Jewish rights and all this stuff, and they have yet to acknowledge.
Yeah.
And they talk about everything. You speak about a trans person the wrong way, they're talking about it. They talk about the ICE thing. They talk about everything. Have yet to speak about Palestine. And I was like, this is way too telling.
Yeah.
I'm cool off, y'all.
Yeah.
Like at this point,
wild.
At this point, if you're a denier, if you're a Zionist, whatever, I have no respect for you whatsoever. I won't put a single dollar in your pocket ever again. I'm cool. Like when I found out Bakery was an Israeli restaurant, it broke my heart. I love that place. Yes. That's why the menu is like that, where it's like randomly hummus and falafel. It's literally an Israeli. Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes. The owner is a former IDF soldier. Yeah. I mean, they're all former IDF soldiers. They make them all serve.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a real Israeli Zionist down. Yeah. They'll never see me again. I know. It's heartbreaking. I love that restaurant.
Know that. That was like just a good spot you could take anybody
Listen,
to.
I love a good tapas.
Oh,
yeah.
Love me a tapas menu.
Yeah.
We'll find another one.
We will.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal. I'm cool.
Oh, okay. So Graham Platner, he was a progressive candidate that was running for the U.S. Senate in Maine against Susan Collins. And he has officially withdrawn from the Senate race due to rape allegations. Child. It's just, my God.
My God,
Fuck.
today.
And I need y'all to understand, Graham Platner was probably the candidate who had the most gas behind him in the entire midterm race. He was a progressive candidate. He was a grassroots candidate. I think he raised almost $20 million for his campaign for the little state of Maine. Maine is not big. Nearly $20 million for his campaign. He had a sketchy past. First was he had a Nazi symbol tattooed on his chest, which I know sounds... Listen, I know it sounds crazy. And he said that he didn't know it was a Nazi symbol. And I saw it, and I definitely didn't know. It was a skull and crossbones.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought it was the actual swastika.
No.
Okay.
It's called a Totenkopf. Totenkopf.
I don't
know
how to pronounce
it. But I looked at it, I was like, I would never think that was.
It just looks like a biker
symbol.
Thing.
Yeah,
okay.
you know, like
edgy white man.
Right, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
And so he said that he didn't know, he had it covered up. Okay. You know, leftists, they were on his. They did not forgive him for that, but fine, we moved past it.
You know, I have no empathy for most white men specifically.
Yeah,
but I can understand that being a fuck up, because unfortunately we do live in a country where we don't talk about things like that. So unless it's a swastika, most people don't understand what a dog whistle or what these like icons are.
Yeah,
so I can believe that.
Next thing, he had assault allegations from a woman. And people kind of brushed it off because she worked for the Heritage Foundation. So it seemed like a smear campaign. So we were like, okay.
Oh, God, but where there's smoke.
Right.
Oh, God.
But it was like, she works for the Heritage Foundation. This is clearly like a setup, right? And now there's another woman. I didn't mention her name. She's everywhere. You can look her up. But she said that she doesn't want to be known as a rape victim. So I just didn't mention her name. She came forward with these rape allegations like a couple weeks ago. And she said it happened in 2021. And it has been corroborated by her therapist, who said that she went to therapy for this back then, told her, everything that happened. She took notes. Like, she said, all this happened. The woman also sent text messages to women that Graham Platner was like dating and talking to. She was like, just God. So you know, like,
this
he's
happened.
a rapist. Yeah. So he obviously has denied it, whatever, but he has suspended his campaign and withdrawn.
Out of there.
And it is just...
You can't bounce back for that. Also...
At all.
Also, I hope that he actually has to face punishment for his crimes if he did that shit. Because you're not going to... we cannot brush rape under the table.
No, I'm just saying nothing's going to come from it. But I mean, his political career is ruined. He was like an oyster farmer or something. People not going to fuck with you. Whatever the fuck. So main Democratic Party, they're going to meet together later this month and pick a new nominee. So
good luck.
We'll see who it is. There were quite a few progressive Democrats who ran for the governor of Maine, and I think they're going to pick from one of those. And I like the ones that they have in mind.
I just never understand, because this scenario is very similar to me to like what was happening all season on Love Island. If you know that you have a sketchy past, if you know that there's footage of you saying nigga and you are a white woman, if you know that you are handsy and you assault women, there's been a running ad about this like one guy who's running for a political position in California. I think he's a Filipino guy. And his opposition has been running an ad with women who he has either assaulted or been inappropriate with. And literally it's like, my name is Susie and I worked for his campaign. And in March of 2023, he was sexually inappropriate to me. My name is, and it's all these women.
Who was that?
And literally the ad runs every time I watch TV. And so for me, it's like, you should have already known that you have a sketchy past.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I sincerely look forward to the day when our politicians are majority millennials and Gen Z.
Yeah.
But with that said, internet history never dies.
Never.
No matter how much you think you wipe it clean, regardless, it is going to be very interesting, because I've seen it like looking up these voter guides. It's been like a running critique for quite a bit of progressive candidates. They weren't always progressive.
Yeah.
And obviously people change, and I genuinely think most of them have changed, but everybody's going to have something come up in their search history.
Listen, Mom Donnie's wife got caught up for saying nigga on Twitter. Yeah. And she was like 16. It don't matter, because they will bring it up. And it's like the conversation about Parker. The debater. Because Parker was MAGA down, wasn't he? Maybe not MAGA, but he was a hardcore Republican.
I mean, both him and Dean were Republican, or raised Republican. They were kids.
But he was like loud about it on the internet. And had to double back. And that's always something. And even though he's been actively speaking the opposition, he's been on all these platforms. He has a running show he does where he debates people. Yeah. It does not matter. People are constantly going to bring it up and be like, you're faking it because this is how you really felt. And it's like, damn, y'all, if you want to be president, stop twerking on TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's going to happen too. Yeah. Think about the twerk era where everybody was twerking just for funsies. And when you decide to run for Senate at 50, they're going to pull up your twerk video.
Could you imagine if the people in office today had social media?
Oof.
Child, they would be canceled so fast.
Immediately.
So fast.
First of all, if Donald Trump existed during a time when he was young.
We know some shit he said and he didn't have it.
Okay. I know. His digital footprint would have been
nasty.
Bananas.
Yeah.
Oh my
Filthy.
God. Yuck.
Real quick, since you brought up Dean and Parker, there's this new, I know everybody, well, not everybody, Jubilee's, it has some issues, but there's a new format on Jubilee. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like Checkmate. I think that's what it's called. And they have, I think it was the first episode, so I don't know what it's going to look like moving forward, but they had, I think like 3 or 4 progressives against 3 or 4 conservatives, and they debated one another. And every time a fact was contested by the opposing team, they would fact check it. And whether it was true or false, the other team would get a point. And so they would determine who wins.
I love it.
Yeah, I really liked it. And I was like, this needs to be how Jubilee conducts their debates moving forward.
This needs to be how everybody conducts their debates.
Yeah. Everybody. Like live fact checking. It needs some refinement, of course. It was the first time they did it, but I like that format.
I know that they're using AI too.
I don't know. They had people who, like, actual journalists who were doing the fact checking.
Because like they have to move really fast for that.
Well, they cut it. I think they let them check it in real time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they do.
I thought it was like live, like happening, where it's like boom.
No, I mean they do a cut to where you see the answer. Yeah,
I was thinking like debate style, where it's like I said this, I said that, and then it's like okay.
Oh yeah,
type,
we don't have to wait for like their process.
Okay,
but yeah, it was cool.
I like that.
Yeah,
I would watch that.
Okay, next. This is just something I want to mention. I skipped over this. I haven't seen many people talk about this, but there is a Tibetan man.
I saw the video.
I didn't.
Not the full one. I saw when they cut it right when it happened.
He self-immolated in front of the UN in New York. That means he set himself on fire. He was protesting China's new ethnic unity law they just passed last month in June. It targets minority groups in China, specifically Tibetans, Uyghurs. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, but
I think it's Uyghurs.
Uyghurs?
Uyghur. Mm-hmm. See, I know things.
Okay, period.
Thank you.
So it mainly targets minority groups like Tibetans, Uyghurs, and Mongols. And there is a history of China committing human rights abuses against these groups. They have been accused of committing genocide against Uyghurs. They got a lot going on. And this new law makes it to where you have to assimilate to Chinese culture. So you can't express your religion, your identity, your culture, your language. Like, you cannot do that out in public. You have to.
That's a crazy thing to request
crazy
of
as
people.
Fuck.
That's like telling people, okay, you're in America, so you genuinely cannot wear a hijab.
Yeah.
You put the hijab away. There's no temple here. There's a Christian nation. That's fucked up.
And most of them are Muslim.
Of
so,
course.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up. And so he, in an act of protest, he self-immolated in front of the UN, which is literally the most extreme form of protest. I
the most painful
imagine.
Death.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my God.
And the fact that he felt so strongly about that, to do that for his people,
he was a monk,
can't imagine. Right? It just said he was a Tibetan activist. I don't know if he was a monk, but yeah,
that's crazy.
It's crazy. This case that I want to keep an eye on, it's out of Florida and it's awaiting trial. It was a Black family. I guess they were having a gathering, or I don't know if it was a party, but they were just outside in their front yard. A group of Black people, some children and adults were there. 2 white kids walk up, 19 and 14, both armed. Devin Powers was the 19-year-old. He has a shotgun. He fires it at 2 of the Black men who were there.
Why?
Because they're racist.
That's just how it started. They just pulled up and started.
That's, as of now, that is the story. There are no known connections between these people. It's 2 white people walk up to a Black family, shoot at them.
I've not heard the story. That's crazy.
It literally just happened. Or it happened last year, but the trial and everything is happening right now. Devin Powers, 19-year-old, fires his shotgun at 2 of the Black men, Jamarian Bird and Travis Roberts. They fire back. The 2 white kids, they run away. Jamarian and Travis continue firing at them, killing the 19-year-old. They have both been charged with first-degree murder. The judge said that the stand your ground law applied when Devin Powers was holding his shotgun up. He said once he brought his shotgun down and turned his back and ran away, stand your ground no longer applies.
That's a fucking lie, because that should have applied to Trayvon Martin.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
This nigga got off on the Trayvon Martin case because of stand your ground, even though he walked away. Get out of here.
Yes.
Y'all, the blatant racism is genuinely starting to make me not want to even be here anymore. Like, I don't mean like dead. I mean like in America. But no, because it makes me genuinely so fucking sad. America has a massive problem.
Yeah.
And the problem is getting worse. I wanted to talk about this, but I want to get like all of the research done. So maybe we'll do this next week. There is an epidemic of lynchings happening right now.
Yes, there is.
In America.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a coincidence. There are Black bodies hanging from trees in every state, almost monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple in a month. There are so many cases of, I think it was this past month alone, there were 3 separate cases of Black people, Black children hanging out with all white groups and ending up dead.
Yeah.
Multiple. I after Nolan, I saw
there was another
2 more
one.
stories. Y'all, it is not coincidence. It is a pattern because people are actively targeting and lynching Black people. What the fuck? And I hate it because I understand I'm also a part of the problem, but we're so comfortable with our lives and we don't want to focus on negative things, but we are going to get to the point where we have no choice but to, because everyone will all know someone personally who's been lynched.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get to that point, like COVID, where nobody took COVID seriously until you caught that shit, until your mama caught that shit, until somebody near you caught that shit, if we don't wake the fuck up and start talking about it and actively working against it, it's going to start touching our own communities and it's going to be fucked up. They're gonna they're baiting us. They want this civil fucking war.
Literally, they do. Literally.
And if they keep doing it, they're gonna get it. What the fuck?
With this case, the trial hasn't happened yet. The attorneys have appealed though, so I definitely want to keep an eye on this one.
What is the man's name?
Jamarian Bird and Travis Roberts in Florida.
I'm gonna look it up. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you came to my home
Yeah.
and tried to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
And now you trying to put me in jail for defending myself?
1st degree premeditated murder.
If they stopped shooting, you don't think that them motherfuckers would have turned around and started shooting back?
Yeah.
Fuck
Absolutely
y'all.
not.
You couldn't pay me money. There's not a dollar amount you could pay me to live in Florida.
No.
Not a dollar amount you could pay me to live in Florida.
Texas and Florida.
Absolutely not. Put me in Idaho, bitch.
Right?
Absolutely fucking not. Get out of here.
Whew. You mentioned Nolan Wells, and we haven't spoken about it yet. I'm sure most of our listeners have heard about it.
We've been talking about it amongst ourselves, but literally there's always an update after we post the episode.
I know, yeah. But if you don't know, Nolan Wells, he was an 18-year-old. He just graduated high school in Mississippi on July 4th. He went to Horn Island with some friends on a boat. There were several boats there, lots of people there. July 4th, party weekend. We know how it goes. The boat he came in on with his group of friends returned without him. Mind you, he was the only Black person there with a group of white people. I think the main group is like 3 white boys.
Mm-hmm. Those are his like main friends.
Yeah. He was last seen around 3 to 4 p.m. that day, and his body was found 2 days later. Witness accounts are conflicting. His friends say that he left to go be with a girl and said he'd catch a ride back on another boat. That same girl told police that Nolan intended to go back with his friends on the boat he came in on. Other things that aren't adding up is his friends had Nolan's phone and keys.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
They said he forgot them. I'm not buying that. If he forgot his phone and keys, you just left without him? Absolutely not. And there was also no content or messages from that day on Nolan's phone.
They wiped it clean.
Yeah. His family says he was an active Snapchat user. They checked both his Snapchat accounts. There was no content made that day. Which I know
an 18-year-old.
Yes, they just be
on
snapping
a boat
all day. Literally.
That's like vacation for them.
Literally.
They're gonna be posting that.
Yes, exactly. Other things to note, Nolan was an athlete. He was a very strong swimmer. So his family says it's unlikely that he would have drowned if he happened to fall overboard. One of the friends' moms is a judge, just something to note. And Nolan's mom is literally pleading on her socials, like, please, if anybody has any photos or videos from that day, please send it to me. It could be anonymous, whatever. And there was a picture floating around of Nolan and the group of friends in a pool at one of the guys' house. People were saying they went to, I think his name's Ethan. They went to his house after. That's not true. That photo was taken a week or 2 prior. Ben Crump, his attorney, even posted that photo. I was like, we got to stop with, like, we got to double check sources. But anyway, Somebody knows something. Those boys are lying or withholding information. I'm not buying it whatsoever. There's an autopsy being done by the state. It's already been completed. Results haven't been released, but Colin Kaepernick has paid for an independent autopsy for the family.
We did get some results. And one of the main results that came out were, first, they had to identify him using dental records. And they also proved that there was no water in his lungs. So he was dead before he got into the water.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And
that's for sure.
Yeah. And Google. And based off of what the family is saying, I watched an interview that they did on the news, right? Did you see the press conference that they did?
Mm-hmm.
So during the press conference, they said that, for one, no one informed them that Nolan was not with them. And that once someone did tell them that Nolan, because, mom's concerned now, she's like, where's my son? They were like, oh, gave them the fake story, whatever. She was looking for him, and she only figured out that the phone was at the friend's house because they had the Find My iPhone thing.
Yeah.
And so she sent her friend over to go get it, and they were acting like they didn't know the phone was there. They're like, phone's not here. And she was like, it's right here. It's pinging here. And then they got the phone. Then when the parents showed back up to get the car, because they had his car too and the car keys. So they wanted to take the car because the car was parked at the house because they all met up there.
Yeah.
The guy was like, I don't know. There's no keys. But the guy, the friend, I don't want to say it was Ethan, but it was one of the three boys. He had one of the girls that was with him that day on speaker, and the parents were like talking about it. And she was like, it's on the Xbox. And so he went back inside. After searching for like 30 minutes, they would not let the parents inside the house help him look. Then he came out with the keys and gave it to them. So you have his keys, you have his phone. You did not give it to us. We had to come to you and demand it back.
That's crazy.
They all made their social media private the day after it happened. Yeah. They all lawyered up the day after it happened. And you're trying to tell me that, oh, y'all had nothing to do with it?
Yeah.
Let's be real. And then the family during the press conference said that they had been searching on their own. One of his coaches has a boat, and they took the family out on the boat. I think like 2 days in a row. They went like 6 a.m. in the morning. The day the body was found, they were there searching. They stopped the search. They left. 2 hours later, or not 2, it was like between 2 and like 6. It was a short amount of time, but not like a full day later. The body was found in one of the spots that they searched.
Really?
No water in the lungs.
Well, the autopsy, that's not real. Autopsy hasn't been released.
Ben Crump said it.
It hasn't.
Why is the lawyer just giving us information without it being verified?
I don't know. I'll be very interested to see what the independent autopsy reveal. I mean, I want to see what both reveal. Mm-hmm. But this story is just so disheartening. I mean, he just, only fucking 18 years old.
Well.
And I'm ending on bad news. There have been 2 separate fatal ICE shootings last week rather. Oh, God. The first was in Houston, Texas. It was on July 7th. The 52-year-old named Lorenzo Salgado Araujo, a Mexican immigrant he's been in the U.S. for 35 years. He was on his way to work that day when ICE agents began their quote-unquote enforcement operation. They were chasing Lorenzo. He was driving a van, and his workers were in the van on their way to work. He matched the description of someone else that they were looking for. It was not actually him. He was not the right target. So it's a Jeep, an unmarked Jeep that's tailing him. And so he's obviously speeding away from them. They finally put their emergency lights on. 2 different stories. From ICE, they say like he pulls over and stops and then tries to run one of them over. Thus, he shoots
They
him.
love saying that shit.
The guy inside the van, he says, Lorenzo stops. ICE agent comes up to the passenger window, shoots one single shot right into Lorenzo. And then that's when Lorenzo reacted and drove off.
After he was shot.
Of course, they weren't wearing body cams, so
of course.
We'll never know what really
Our tax
happened.
dollars bought all these little cameras, and nobody wants to turn them bitches on.
Right.
Okay.
And then on July 13th in Benford, Maine, I shot a 26-year-old Colombian man who was authorized to work in the U.S. They were, again, conducting, quote-unquote, enforcement operations. And again, this was not the right target. They showed up to his house with a deportation order. Colombian man obviously got scared, got in his car, tried to flee. ICE says they fired in self-defense.
How?
And fatally shot him.
When has fleeing ever been a danger to your safety?
Right.
I'm getting the fuck up out of there.
Right.
You are the safest here because I'm getting away from
you. Literally. And again, they were not wearing body cameras. So...
Did you see that they're trying to, I don't know if it was passed or not, but they're basically trying to get, they're trying to be allowed to not report any deaths that happen after a person's been released from their custody. So they don't want any of those deaths to count. So you know how there's been so many where they like dropped them off on the side of the road and then they're just dead? Those have been counting against them as like, oh, you fucked up. This is on ICE. And they're basically saying that's not on us because now they're not in our custody anymore.
Wow. That's crazy.
I know.
And this is why we say that ICE needs to be abolished. Because no matter how much reform there is, y'all are required to wear body cams now. That was a part of that new law in Congress that was finally voted on, that package deal. Y'all are supposed to wear them, and you're not. And y'all clearly don't have the proper training. Y'all can't even get the right fucking people that you're going after.
The thing is, nothing about this is shocking to me. I'm not surprised by any of this, but the disappointment, like there are depths to disappointment that I never experienced until this past year, where it's like, I'm even more disappointed than disappointed. Yeah. And it just keeps on happening.
Yeah. A sliver of good news. The Upperman family in North Carolina, they have a $1 million scholarship fund for minority students at UNCW. But now DEI guidelines said that they have to remove the words African American from the scholarship description.
What?
Yes, it is intended for minority students, and African American is one of the criteria to be a recipient. They are a Black family in North Carolina. And so now they have redirected that scholarship fund to Howard University instead.
Period. Mm-hmm. Period. Where I don't even got to say that shit because these motherfuckers is Black.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, child. Ugh.
Everybody sucks.
Everybody sucks.
Okay, let's go.
Lighten the load.
Culture. First things first. Congratulations to Trinity and Bryce for winning Love Island.
Yay. I don't know anything about Love Island, but those names I heard a lot. So
Trinity is a gorgeous. First off, I will say, I think it's fantastic that the final four were all Black women.
Period.
Not so much the men, but that's okay. I still am rooting.
The last three winners, they've all been Black, huh?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know because I don't know if Amaya
or Black women. Black. Amaya won
last season. Amaya.
It wasn't Alandria.
No, Alandria didn't win.
Really?
Alandria didn't win. Alandria just became like the pop-out star.
Really?
But she didn't win. Mm-hmm. Amaya, the one who like had like the weird speech.
Yeah, she's the one that won. Oh no, she was like Dominican.
She's Dominican, but I don't know if she considers herself Black.
Yeah.
Because people find like old posts where she like was not speaking about, you know what I mean?
Okay,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if Melanie considers herself Black, but maybe I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She Black. So congratulations to them. I thought that was beautiful. I really do hope for nothing but success for them. Except for Sincere, who is the man with the ponytail.
I only
honestly,
heard bad things about him.
You suck. His family sucks too. And his mom watched the finale, live streamed it, and she has ruined his career before he even got back.
Really?
Yes. She was on live streaming, and she was saying the craziest shit. She said that Anaya, you know which one Anaya was? Her dad's a basketball player, dark skin, curly hair.
Okay, yes.
Really nice build.
Yes.
Crazy body.
Yeah, like muscular girl. Yeah.
Volleyball player.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Said that she looked like Shrek. Said that Trinity the winner. Yes. Said that Trinity the winner because they had like videos from their family members. Her sister made a video and like, it's my sister. They're both young. They're like early 20s. So she's like, I miss you so much, bitch. Oh my God, bitch, I miss you. And she's like, I love Bryce. Yes, exactly. Period. And she was like, ghetto. They're so fucking ghetto. Yeah. She talked shit about Anaya's dad. Like she was talking shit about everybody. And I literally was like, you don't even realize what you just did, but whatever few brand deals he could have scrounged up because Melanie forgave him, Gone now. Gone now.
Wow.
Gone.
What's her ethnicity?
So, do you know what Sincere looks like?
Yeah.
So, what do you think he is?
I thought he was like Hispanic or something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought that. No. His mom, biracial white black. His dad, biracial white black.
Oh.
Yeah. Them jeans are strong.
She's a peaches.
Yeah, exactly.
Or he's a peaches.
No, he's a peaches.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but again, even with being biracial, it's giving anti-black down.
No, absolutely.
Down.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Terrible. Okay. You want to talk about the World Cup? Because, I'm not keeping up. Tabria, this is for you.
I mean,
go ahead.
I just, if you're keeping up with the World Cup, Norway lost. I was so heartbroken.
This is our ESPN moment. Go ahead, girl.
I was rooting for them so hard because it's like all the colonizers are left in the game now.
I mean, because it's rigged.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I hate the way that this game is timed. It makes no sense to me. Whatever. But yeah, my man Halan, I love him. He's just out there on the spectrum being him.
Who's that?
He's like one of the standout players from Norway. Standout player.
Is he the one with the ponytail that
he's sticking his neck out like?
I've never seen the side profile. That was crazy. That was jarring. No, it's the one where he has like really striking features.
Yeah.
People said that he looks like not Bigfoot. What's like the other thing? Like a Sasquatch. Yeah.
He is a big guy.
So I was looking at him and I was like, the reason why y'all think he looked weird is because he literally looks like a black man.
Yeah, people have been putting blackface on him.
That is an African man with Nordic features, like Nordic hair and like really pale skin, but that's an African man. He is a prime example of I could believe the theory that white people came from black people and y'all just evolved in a different way because that looks like the first white person.
Yeah, that's
he looks really like the first white person.
He has a distinct look about him.
But he's not unattractive.
No. He's a very eccentric kind of guy.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. But anyway, I wanted Norway to win. They were one of the teams that they played a game against Israel last year and donated the proceeds to Palestine. I was like, that's why I was rooting for them. So by the time this episode comes out, there's going to be the top 2. The finale or the finals are Sunday. So I'll be watching. I'm sure you won't.
I won't, but you'll tell me about it.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Oh God, I'm trying to figure out which direction I want to go in. All right, well, we could start off with this because we already touched on it a little bit. Jay-Z had his 3-day stop in New York, and the tour was it was highs and lows. The last show was actually really chaotic. It was so much happening. It started like 4 hours late.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Why?
No idea. They didn't let thousands of people in. They were just outside. They would not let them in. People were literally sitting in there who got in early for hours with nothing.
That's crazy.
It was a lot. It was very chaotic. It seemed like they didn't have their shit together, which is crazy because by the third show, it should be like clockwork. During the 3 shows, I think it was like the second show, if not the first, he did a freestyle about him being a sellout. And I'm not going to lie, I don't fuck with that man no more. That was the most distasteful thing I have seen, out of touch thing I have seen a rapper do in a very long time. You basically said, well, y'all niggas still shopping on Amazon.
Yeah.
What? What?
Apples to oranges, G.
Apples to oranges. You mad I'm working with Target? Ooh, you ain't hit your target. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I didn't like how he called out Colin Kaepernick either.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck? The one person who's actually trying to help niggas, you want to call him out. What? Because of your white investors, the people that you work with for the NFL? Absolutely not. That was so trashy and so fucking like uncouth. Yuck. Him aside, we got to see Beyonce perform. Shout out to her. We got to see Rihanna. Shout out to her. Rihanna came out, did her thing. Very happy to see her. perform. And I hope that this ignites something in her to want to do it again.
Don't look like it
know.
will.
I'm praying that it ignited something, but based off the performance, it's giving. Yeah, I'm not doing this shit no more.
She died. That album would never come in.
She said, I'm not gonna lie. Beyonce was giving a little tired too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Not like she's like tired. It gave like she didn't really want to do it, but she did it to support. First day, it was energetic. The last day
with her dancers?
Yeah.
Oh.
She wasn't, I don't know. It's just a vibe that I was giving. She wasn't really like giving, and I think it's because we've seen her perform her shit on her tours.
Yeah.
It wasn't giving that. And I know it's not because she's not capable. It just gave like, are we done yet?
I thought she just wanted to be lax, like didn't want to steal the show.
But she's never been like that. I think that's what throws me, where she's always Beyonce. You know what I mean?
I guess. I liked both of her performances.
We got to see Blue play the piano. That was nice.
It was cute.
But yeah, aside from that, hang it up, nigga. Hang it up. He cut off.
He's going on tour though, right?
No,
like he has other dates.
Yeah, but it's not. It was only 3 cities, so he did 3 days in New York. He's gonna do, I think, 2 days here in LA and then a day in Paris.
Oh, okay. Like a little mini situation. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, that's that. Brandy was honored in her hometown in Mississippi last week.
Forget that's where she's from.
Mm-hmm. And people were very shocked by her appearance.
Oh, I didn't see her.
A lot of people have a lot of negative things to say. And I want us to remember to be kind. And I want us to remember Chadwick Boseman, because we do not know what she is experiencing. It could be just she wanted to lose weight and did too much, or there could be something else going on. And the way motherfuckers was tearing into her, y'all, even when we talked about Ariana, it's still, yes, we want the best for her. Her people need to say something. Mm-hmm. But I was seeing a lot of nasty comments about her, and I didn't like that. She looks very emaciated. Yeah,
she does.
Yeah. Did you see just the video of her talking, like her face? Or
yeah, I didn't see a full body.
Okay, yeah. Thin as wind. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's becoming a fucking Christian conservative, and they're becoming Skeletor.
Yeah.
There's no, what is going on? How is the propaganda working on everybody but me?
Mindy, shut up.
I want to know, what is y'all doing that I'm missing?
They're on Ozempic and Retta.
Oh my God, why did I get a brand deal inquiry from CVS to do a story time about being on GLP-1s?
You better not.
I'm telling you about it because I'm not going to do it. But I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. They're like, we would love for you to tell a story about your experience on GLP-1s. If you're not on them, we'll provide them for you. Yeah. So they were going to give me free Ozempic or whatever GLP-1 I wanted in order for me to do this like ad and do like a story time about my experience on a GLP-1.
That's so crazy. And look, at the end of the day, Mindy can do whatever she wants.
I'm not doing that.
But I do not agree with marketing drugs to people.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing
I do not agree with that whatsoever.
Same.
Okay.
Same. Alabama Barber. Alabama Barker.
Do y'all even know who that is?
Travis Barker's daughter.
Yeah.
Yes, she is a blonde hair.
Who is she friends with?
All the black girls.
But who? It was like a big friendship she had, and they don't talk as much no more.
I don't know.
Jordan Wood's little sister.
Yes.
Yes.
So any of the young baddies, Hollywood, whatever, they're in that circle.
Yeah.
But she is the kind of, or she has been, a very specific type of white girl. She basically is a black baddie, just a white girl. Like her aesthetic is that. Mm-hmm. On TikTok and our social media, all she's doing is laying wigs, laying edges, doing her makeup, talking about it, rapping to like you know, like all this like young Gen Z hip hop music.
Her and Bad Baby was beefing for a minute.
Her and Bad Baby was beefing over a nigga for a long time. Yeah. She put out a couple diss tracks. She was a rapper. She had all this rap music out. Like, you know the vibe. She was basically Bad Baby if she grew up rich. Right. And the thing is, Alabama Barker is a beautiful young girl. She's
super cute.
She's stunning. But I hate the caricature. I do. And she has also been adamant that this is just her. This is just her. Mm-hmm. This is just her. People are like, why are you trying to be black? Why are you trying to be black? And she would like laugh about it. I'm not trying to be black. Every boyfriend she's ever had, a young black man. Mm-hmm. Young black rapper, a YN, like all locks, chains, whole nine. She streams. She be on all the streamer shit. You know the vibes. She did an interview this past week, and she has announced that she's going to start pivoting to doing pop music instead of rap music. And she said she just wants to feel more like herself. The black scent, gone. Gone. This shit happens every single time. Predictable, yeah. It's every single time. And that's why whenever you call somebody out about it, and they're like, that's not true. This is me. It's like, girl, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's the same playbook for everybody.
Same playbook. You just want to get popping.
Yeah. Girl, whatever. Fuck you.
Okay. Anyway, Skai Jackson and Lizzo are currently a part of Streamer University. And I'm not going to lie, for Skai Jackson, congratulations. It's been slow. It makes
sense for her, yeah.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Lizzo, what is going on? What is going on?
She's just throwing paint at the wall at this point.
But there are so many other things. There are so many better things you can do. Lizzo is extremely tight with SZA and Doechii and all these really creative girlies that are in LA. If you saw what happened, if I was on Lizzo's team, and honestly, someone get this to her. Don't join Kai Cenat Streamer University. Yeah. If you want to start streaming.
Just do it.
Stream in the studio with these girls and actually create music people want to hear. Get the live input from your fans. Start working on shit and see what they say. Let me play you this song, and it's me singing along with the piano, and then niggas in the chat say absolutely not, and then you pivot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I was Lizzo, I would be like, well, since y'all think y'all know better, show me. Yeah. And I would create a whole album and allow chat to dictate how I do it. Put the bitch out, and if it do better, thank you, chat.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. We need to get that to her.
Thank you. Somebody get this to Lizzo. I want to see you win. Mm-hmm. Joining Streamer University is not the move, sister. And I never want to harp on age as someone who is in my 30s too. Being in a fucking dorm with a bunch of 21-year-old rowdy ass kids is not the vibe. Your core audience is not Gen Z.
Right.
Your core audience are millennials. You are not going to be able to gain a Gen Z audience because they don't fuck with what you do. Y'all don't got the same sense of humor. Mm-hmm. They're not going to be looking at you and follow you because you fine and they want to fuck. They're not going to be out here listening to your music. It is not a smart move. But I'm not going to knock nobody's shit. If you like it, I love it. But just know I gave you a really good idea. Somebody get it to her, and if they do, tell her I want 40%. That's all I'm saying. All right.
40? Jesus.
$40. I'll settle for 20. Okay. All right. Next, Stefon Diggs is currently in the midst of a lawsuit. He's in an ongoing legal battle right now with a man named Christopher Griffith. He's an influencer, content creator. One of those like men who is like, he's very attractive man. Very fly, chains, whatever. That's why they call him an influencer, because he has a following because he's like fine and fly.
Yeah.
So in 2023, I believe, there was an incident where he claimed that Stefon Diggs drugged him and pulled out his peen and tried to get him to like touch it, right? He said that he was out of it a little bit and was like, absolutely not, put that shit away. Went to go lay down, and Stefon like stopped him and like kissed him on his neck or something. And then he basically like, you know, he rebuffed all of the advances. There's a bit more that is in play with this. But that after that, Stefon Diggs' brother ended up assaulting and robbing him. And he viewed it as retaliation for him rebuffing Stefon because it did not end well, apparently. Like, you know, he didn't want to see his dang-a-lang, and he was offended by that. So after this happened, he sued both the brother and Stefon Diggs. Now, the brother's lawsuit, that settled for $10 million this past week, which is bananas.
That's crazy.
Because he stole $100K. That's why I need to see more of the details. I feel like the 10 mil, it's more to it than that.
Yeah.
Because yes, you got beat up, but there was only $100,000 of damages. 10 mil is crazy to me, right? And so he also has 100 pages of discovery of just text messages from Stefon to him. And we have not had access to see what these text messages are. But I feel like it's going to be extremely damning if you got, because that lawsuit with the brother settled for 10 mil. There's more to this.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact the secondary lawsuit is going to settle as well. That's a big bag you giving up.
Right.
That means you don't want niggas to know the truth.
Right.
I don't know what Cardi B got going on. You know, Libra, the sign of Libra is they're like what's the word I'm looking for? They're like
balance.
No, you know you're a fish because you're a Pisces.
Oh, what are they?
Scales. But what is that called? The representation,
a scale?
No, like how for Pisces it's a fish. It's like the face of it, the emblem, the what? What is the word?
The scale? I don't know.
No, but there's a word for when an image signifies a specific thing.
Oh, like personified? What is that what you're looking for?
You know how like not a mascot, but like something their
emblem symbol.
Oh girl. It's fine. The image that represents them, the thing that represents them is scales. For justice. No, because listen, for justice. Libra is the only sign that is represented by an inanimate object. Everyone else is represented by an animal. Libra is the sign of justice. One thing I will say about my good sis, Miss Cardi B, when somebody does her dirty, they get done dirtier.
Yeah, she gets hers.
Okay, without her having to do anything. Offset is out here begging for coins to go into a goddamn casino in Mississippi in a wheelchair. That man is down bad. I don't know if y'all have seen, but literally you can go on TikTok and find videos. People, the locals in Mississippi have been filming him. And they're like, Offset back here with the gang. And it's literally just a whole bunch of regular ass niggas in a casino in Mississippi and in like random states. He's in a wheelchair because he got shot at another casino.
Yeah, there's something to that.
And now look at Stefon. Like all that money.
That's a lot. 10 million plus we don't even know what this other amount's going to be.
And we don't even know how much you pay in child support for all your 11 kids.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cardi's the Etsy witch.
She is. Okay. We're just going to wrap it up real quick with this. Zendaya and Law Roach. There's going to be a documentary about Law Roach and about what he has done for fashion. Law Roach is the only stylist out right now who is working at a level that we grew up seeing in terms of fashion, right? Fashion doesn't exist in the way that it did in the 90s and in the early 2000s and like in the 80s where it was a big fucking deal. No one really cares. It's motherfuckers out here on red carpets and Shein outfits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Niggas are really out here going to galas and balls and the Oscars and the Grammys in House of CB dresses. This man was front row at a Schiaparelli show, saw a fit on the model, got it off the model's body, got on a plane, and within an hour and a half, Zendaya was walking the carpet in said fit, which means she was either on that plane getting glammed up there or already knew it was on its way and was preparing for it. Law Roach is working at a different level than all you motherfuckers. Honestly.
That look was
stunning.
Immaculate.
Amazing.
It was perfect. It was literally perfect.
And my God, I'm not saying that it's easy, but I'm saying that he's blessed that she is the perfect size.
No, absolutely.
Perfect. Anybody else, you couldn't do that.
No.
You could not do that.
No.
She is sample size.
She's the perfect model. Models are lucky Zendaya didn't pursue a modeling career.
Okay. She could still pivot now if she wanted to.
Yeah, she's stunning. She's stunning. And Ernesto ate that makeup look up.
Yes.
It was
she looked
so
good. That was my favorite look.
Yeah.
She looked so good.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Do you want we were talking about Cardi B. Do you want to talk about Manduka?
No.
Well, shout out to her. He fine.
Yeah, she might be fucking on the Nigerian soccer player.
You're my new soccer connoisseur. Anytime anything has to do with football, I'm gonna tap on you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
wait. I have one more thing I want to talk about.
What?
I have one more thing I want to talk about, and then I have a question, and we're gonna do the question ahead of time. I'm so sorry.
Fine.
So for those of you who have been online, I know you've seen that story about that woman who got pulled up on stage at the Chris Brown concert. And I didn't even fully watch it until Jade made me watch it.
Yeah.
And when I tell you I was so uncomfortable, it
wild.
was freaky deaky.
It was wild.
To the maximum.
And I saw people comparing Janet's tours to that.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's a little different.
It's different.
She was on all fours and he was humping the shit out of her on that bed.
Yeah.
Okay, he was licking her body parts.
Yeah.
Now, the crazy part is, I don't know if you've been following up with the rest of the story, she's married.
Is that real?
It's real.
It's for sure
It's real. It's real. She's posted about it.
Oh, she did?
Yes, her husband is genuine. Like, they're going through a divorce.
I mean, that's insane.
Okay.
To be married and do that. That's ridiculous.
And her excuse is she's a huge Chris Brown fan and it was random and they just pulled her up and she didn't have time to think about it. She was just so excited about being able to go on stage. And in her defense, but in her defense, this is early on in the tour and maybe she was unaware of what the setup was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean...
But even still, I was on her side until I saw her on the bed.
Yeah.
You laid down, flipped over, tooted that ass up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was insane.
So now her husband wants a divorce for the embarrassment alone. Because the thing is, I bet you it wouldn't have gotten to that point. They probably would have been beefed out. They probably would have went to couples therapy, whatever the case may be. But everybody's talking about it. Every friend you have, every family member you have, that went super duper viral.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm embarrassed on every level. I want a divorce too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question to you is, if that were Trey, and say, let's throw Kaylani been doing some freaky deaky stuff, right?
Okay.
But but that level of freaky deaky, and you're at home with Peaches. And you know he's going on to this tour because he loves going to concerts and live things. He goes with his friends all the time. And you see that happen. What is your reaction?
So first of all, it would have to be a wrestler instead. That's more realistic for Trey.
No, a wrestler's not going to be licking on his neck.
I know, but that's... No, if he was wrestling in the ring.
No, girl. No, because it is realistic that this would happen at a concert because he gets invited to events, period, because he's an actor. So imagine somebody gets box seats to this arena tour. It's Kaylani. She pulls him up on stage because he's a fan of the show.
Sure.
And that exact type of scenario happens.
He wouldn't let it get that far.
I'm saying that it did. I'm saying, what would your response be? I'm not saying that the judgment is not on. I'm not saying what would Trey do. I'm saying it happened.
Okay,
it was that level of nasty.
Yeah.
What would your reaction be?
Yeah, we'd break up.
Period. Cause same. I told Jade. I was like, Jade, I'm so sorry. I am very reasonable. I would not be mad if Jay got a lap dance from a stripper. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like that stuff.
But when you're simulating fucking on stage, that's crazy.
Yes, because there's a lot of conversation happening about it online. And I think that the resounding answer is, yeah, she took it too far. But there are people who are like, what would you do if it was your favorite celebrity ever? And da 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 da.
So I think that's where people get too caught up in like celebrity crushes and things like that because they view celebrities as literally godly, otherworldly, and they are literally just people. Literally just people. You are saying you want to fuck another person. Yes. That's what you said. You're saying when you went on stage.
Yes. By doing that on stage, you're saying if we go backstage, we can run it back again. Yeah. No clothes.
Yeah. And he probably would have. And then you most likely would have been forgotten about.
No, I think that they already know that and they're okay with that. And I will say my opinion on this situation is she's dead wrong. I want to talk about Chris Brown because what he has going on, that whole setup, predatory as fuck. Yeah. Because he is picking the bitches he would like to fuck on.
Of course.
You're picking the people you're attracted to because you want to touch on them. And that to me is rapey as fuck. I don't like it. It's gross.
Even the way that, have you seen him with his dancer, Taylor? Yes. I mean, she's not his dancer, but yes. They literally be doing the same thing.
It's so much. And it doesn't add to the show.
No, it doesn't.
I just want to see you dance. First of all, anybody who's paying money to go see Chris Brown, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. That was it. I just want to know your opinion. That was my question.
Yeah.
I've been asking people and literally like, it's been interesting.
You've come across people who said it wouldn't be a deal breaker?
Yeah. One girl was like, as long as I can join, I don't care. Oh, y'all freaked out. Yeah. I'm cool. I'm okay. Especially with me not being there and then finding out about it on the internet.
Yeah, because he wasn't there, right?
No.
Yeah.
She went with her sister.
That was crazy.
It was a lot.
It was so much. That's just too much to be doing at a show.
Yeah.
Like lap dances, fine.
Yes.
Cute little, little grinding. I get it. But face down, ass up, slam, slam, slam. No.
Yeah, no. Like the when she was like handcuffed up, I would forgive all of that. I'd be a little peeved.
Yeah.
I'd be irritated, but we're not breaking up.
Yeah.
The bed, that's where I draw the line. Absolutely not. Like if it were, I told Jay, if it were me and I got pulled up, it was you and you got pulled up, you're on stage. It's an arena. It's thousands of people watching.
I'd be too embarrassed.
You're like this. You don't know what's happening. You're like this. He's licking your armpit. Okay? Because that's what he was doing. He's licking your armpit. He comes and he's licking your décolletage, okay? He's licking in between your titties, not touching it though. Are you going to be like, get off me?
No, I would look uncomfortable. Literally.
Okay, and then they undo your handcuffs and they say, okay, we need you to go up these stairs and go to the bed. What do you do?
No.
You say, no, thank you.
No, thanks.
I'm
Especially
okay.
with Chris Brown, I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting into at I don't care if you hadn't seen a show or whatever the fuck. You know this man is freaked out.
Yes. And it's a bed.
Yes.
It's a bed.
What are we doing?
I'm not going to lie.
What else is going to happen?
I know. I literally would be like, no.
Has he done that at other shows? I know he brings a girl up on stage every show.
I feel like
but I haven't seen the bed at any other show.
No, I think that's new because the memories I have of like things like that happening at his shows, it's usually like he'll be dancing on them and then lay them down and then like do the whole like fake like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like the air humping.
Yeah.
But it's not actual like contact.
Yeah.
This is different. He's elevated the program. That wasn't even softcore, that was hardcore. Sorry, go ahead. So this week, we briefly wanted to touch on the voice memo controversy that's happening right now online. For those of you who are unaware, there was a woman who received a voice memo from a man after their first date. And in said voice memo, I think she had invited him over for a second date. And he essentially says to her that if there is not a guarantee that they're going to be intimate, he does not want to come or waste her time because that is what he is looking for. I'm giving you a soundbite of it. We're going to play the entirety of the voice note because there are nuances to the way that he presents it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had a good time tonight. Definitely think you are lovely. However, I would love to, if we're going to go to your place on Thursday, I mean, I am looking to have that physical intimacy to see if, like, I am sexually compatible with you. So, like, if I'm going to come over, like, I would be hoping to, like, hook up, have sex, have a good time, have, like, that romantic spark and that physical spark there for my own sake, because it's hard for me to continue dating someone and seeing them if I don't know if I'm sexually compatible. So I know you said I don't know about that, so like I guess my thing is like, what would be the point of me coming over then if we're not gonna like hook up and like cuddle and like be intimate with each other? And if that's what you don't want, that's fine, but like I think we should just like end it here then, respectfully, just because first date, that's fine. Like, you want to get to know each other, I'm all about that. But like, I am looking to have that physical aspect there, and I don't want to continue seeing someone if I don't know if that's good, if that's not there or not. So, up to you. Let me know. I'm happy to. If you do want me to come over, I'm happy to do so. Would love to have a good time, and we can have some wine, hang out, and chill. But if you're not trying to hook up, then like I think we should just go our separate ways. Let me know.
I never heard the ending.
Me neither. The way he's just casually is talking like, hey, can you go pick me up some groceries? Or it's just so casual.
Literally, it was like he was saying, hey, for the second date, I'd really like for us to go to a coffee shop so we can talk to get to know each other.
Yeah.
Instead, he's saying, second date, I think that I'd rather us fuck. I want to come to your house. I'll bring a bottle of wine. So we're going to fuck for $10, essentially. Because you don't even want to take this girl on a second date.
Yeah.
For her. You just want to pull up and fuck.
I was I'm not surprised, obviously, but seeing men's response to this, they're like, what's so wrong with that? He was trying to get consent and trying to make sure she's comfortable. Like, how are we supposed to ask? Okay.
That's not consent.
That's not consent.
That's not what consent looks like.
Yes. And listen, Tabria 10 years ago would have thought this was fine. I would have responded to this voice note like, okay, maybe no thanks. Yes. Or if I was with it, okay. That's...
I'm about to say, I feel like you wouldn't have been like, okay. Because I feel like...
if he was fine, I would have
But when you were dating, whoever you were dating, they would know already about the energy. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to ask that, then the energy is not there.
Yes. But also, I want to get at that, too, because I think that's something that... I assume they're Gen Z. He sounds Gen Z.
He gives that.
I assume that... I think that this is such a disconnect that Gen Z has. And granted, I haven't watched Love Island. I don't... I know it's just a freaked out show. They just doing shit for folks and shit. But... the way that they just come out the gate and make out with one another. And the clips that I've seen, it's like they don't know how to flirt and court.
Yes.
And that sounds like this guy too. He genuinely thinks in his mind, this is okay. I'm doing the right thing. I'm being upfront with her and I'm asking her, for her permission, essentially. With a little, hey, you want to fuck at the end? I genuinely think he thought that was okay. He doesn't think he was being coercive in that moment.
I don't think that he thinks he was being coercive, but I think that he wouldn't have asked that if he didn't think that she liked him. I think that it was manipulative, where the first date went well and you were like, oh yeah, she likes me. And you shot your shot because you don't view her as anything but a fuck. Men know, and this is one thing that I hate doing these, like, men do, whatever, because men aren't a monolith. But at the end of the day, in respects to this, men all move the same.
Yeah.
When men meet you and they have that first date, they know how they're categorizing you. They know if they're going to treat you like wifey, if they want to date you in the future, if they're still unsure. And so they're going to play it easy and take you on another date and see how they feel. Or if they meet you one time and they're like, I'm just trying to smash. Because he knew when he sent that voice note, it was a 50-50 shot that he'd get blocked. And he didn't give a fuck.
No.
He didn't value that connection whatsoever in his mind. And I genuinely feel like this is a product of red pill content. For sure. Red pill content where he doesn't want any of the accountability or responsibility if she doubles back and says, actually, no, I never wanted to do this. He wanted the consent.
Yeah.
That's it. So that when he shows up and he tries to fuck, if she's like, I don't want to fuck, he could be like, well, you said that you were down for it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You can withdraw consent at any time.
Okay.
And I think you're right. And he probably wouldn't have thought so. And then,
okay,
that's technically rape if you continue.
Literally.
Yeah.
And now you have this text message, voice message of her saying, yeah, I'm down to fuck.
Yeah.
I know that when we were dating in our early 20s, we were also in the trenches.
Yes.
But I fully recognize and I empathize with the fact that the kids are not okay. The people who are on Love Island, the Gen Z, that's like the early to mid 20s right now, they were in high school and middle school when COVID happened. And so they never got to socialize in a way where you learned how to flirt.
Yeah.
Where you learned how to like conduct yourself, where you got to really understand what the cues were, where it's like, oh no, she wants me to kiss her. Oh no, like she's down to, like, if I really make a move, we might actually fuck tonight.
Yeah.
Like they have no clue. And so things like this happened or happen.
And it was bad when we were dating. Like, we would just go on one date, couple dates, and then not putting all.
Girl, it's fine. We had our whole phases. It is what it is.
But it would happen quick.
But the thing, and I will say this, and not every time, because sometimes we be fucking on these people and we still think we could fall in love.
Yeah.
But there were plenty of times where we knew, I'm cool. Yeah. I'm just trying to fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is. That's literally what you do. Our libido is sky high. Frontal lobe was not formed. Libido high. Okay? It is what it is. But this?
Yeah. And from what I'm hearing now from the girls who are dating, it's like, you know, we can use the economy as an excuse, or people can use the economy as an excuse as not to go on dates. It's just so expensive, which it is. There are tons of low cost or free options.
I was about to say, I don't take that as an excuse, because you can easily get a bottle of wine, get sandwiches, go to the park.
Yeah.
There's so many things. You can go to the museum. You can go to the theater. Anything. Like there's little, like the comedy shows that are $10 to go to.
I agree.
There are things you can do. Y'all got to get creative. The problem is y'all don't know how to exist outside of the internet. He took you on one date.
One day. And she said on that date she wasn't sure if she was. So he already presented it to her first. And you're doubling down, asking again.
You showed up looking to fuck. If that is all that you want, hire an escort. There's so many sex workers that would rock your world, and that money would go to good use. Support your local sex worker.
Also, I assume they met on like a dating app or something.
For sure. This was not in the wild.
But I'm just judging the situation on how I'm perceiving it. But if you just want to fuck, just put that in your bio too.
But they know that they can't do that.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I believe it is insidious. It is manipulative. There was all this discourse around this because this one woman made a video and basically said, she reiterated what most of the men were saying, where she was like, this is what consent looks like. Y'all are never satisfied. What would you have rather him do? Show up to your house and then try to have sex and then be disappointed and leave? Like, you had to consider the fact that he'd be wasting his time too. You have all the right to say no thank you and move along. Why would you post this voice note and da-da-da-da, all this shit? I don't agree with that. I do agree with the fact that you have full authority and all the rights to hit block. You don't got to address that. You don't got to talk to him no more. It was a 50-50 shot when he said it. And guess what? He lost.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I do believe that this conversation was important. And I do believe that it is helpful to women who are dating right now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of young girls, a lot of women, and let me stop saying young girls, because it's a lot of bitches in their 30s, 40s, 50s who are still bird brains, who would still fall for this. And if that is not what you are looking for, you have to be able to say, I'm good. Also, you have to be able to discern disrespect when it is being coded as direct communication. That was disrespect.
Yeah.
That was hella disrespectful. You're basically telling me you don't want nothing from me if I'm not giving you pussy.
Literally. If we're not fucking.
He said, what's the point? We had a
literally
date. We got to know each other on the date.
Literally.
He doesn't want to know you beyond your name and what you do for a living. Why would you want to date that person or even communicate with that person, share space with that person? I don't want that person in my house. Like, I don't know. The conversations were very interesting. And I think that people are still missing the point of men, and maybe not even just men, because there are women who are also on the opposite side of this who don't see an issue because they are just, I don't know if they're socialized to think it's okay or whatever the case may be. But all of this is a part of rape culture. All of it. It's very rapey. It's not fun. It's not cute. Why are you on a dating app if you're not looking to date?
Child.
It's in the name.
I know.
It's to date. And then you feel offended that these girls are not just trying to fuck. If you're trying to fuck, go on Pornhub, wait till one of them ads pop up saying that your neighbor is horny with a hairy bush, and go do that.
I mean, I feel like the apps have been just hookup facilitators since the inception. They were like that when we were doing it.
That's true, but there are so many people who found love on those apps.
Yeah.
Married.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's about intention. And when people with the wrong intention end up on those apps, that's when these things happen. It's really fucked up. I hate it.
Yeah, I really feel bad for the girls, the straight girls, because I don't know how y'all are meeting people anymore, how you're deciphering if someone is genuine or not. Because some guys will just play the long game and fuck you over in the end anyway. Yeah, I feel for y'all. Child.
Dating is always shitty, but I will say it's at an all-time low right now. Dating pool got pissed and
it's worldwide.
Worldwide. But it's because these are not just trends that are happening in the States.
Yeah.
More and more people are inside. They're watching streamers live life instead of them going out and living it. They're on TikTok. I can't tell you how many people date based off of TikTok. Like, they literally meet people on the internet and not just on dating apps, on TikTok, on Instagram, and then they do long distance even if they're in the same city before they actually meet up. Y'all are afraid to be personable. How do we fix it?
You got to get comfortable just existing in public. I mean, I told you there's a girl I know who can't even talk on the phone. Literally cannot make a phone call because she's scared to talk on the phone. She gets anxiety talking on the phone.
Oh my God.
Can text you all day, but when it comes to a real person, no. She loves the AI robots. Oh my God. I cannot believe I forgot to tell you this. We were driving up on July 4th, stopped to use the bathroom, went to Burger King, got something to eat. There was a guy there who was weird. I just assume he a little on the spectrum.
Yeah.
But like by himself, walking. It wasn't a lot of people in the Burger King, but just walking and like tried to talk to this girl. And I think like at her.
Okay.
And she was weirded. He was aggressive.
Okay.
She was weirded out. And then he went and sat back down. She left. And he was on his phone. And he typed something. And the voice that responded said, "Babe, I don't think you should do that. Why don't you try something, something, something?"
He has an AI girlfriend?
He had an AI girlfriend out in the wild.
It's real.
Yes.
It's real. Like, so the way people are so reliant on it, and I hate that I'm a Debbie Downer, but I'm always say, please don't do that. I don't care. Like, literally, one of our friends this past, like, on my birthday was showing us the AI things that she did. And I'm like, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Guys, that's unnecessary.
Yes. But that's the type of things that people are going to resort to because they don't like interacting with people so much.
But unfortunately, the issue is you can't fuck AI. And until they start creating AI blow-up dolls that can talk to you and hug you back, they're going to still be desiring sexual contact and only that from real women.
Yeah.
And then when those real women are weirded out like that girl in the Burger King was, what do you think is going to happen? Rapeville.
Yeah. Yeah.
These niggas are going to lose it. They're going to lose it. I genuinely want everyone to check on their brothers, their sons, their nephews, all of them. Talk to the men in your family, guys. Make sure that they're okay. Talk to the women in your family too.
Yeah.
Make sure that they're okay. Anywho,
I know. I'm so worried about the future. I know there are always slivers of hope, and I see a lot of young people online where I'm like, okay, we all right. And then I see the opposite side. I'm like, oh no.
It's about the overwhelming numbers, and at this point, the numbers are not looking good.
Girl, you know what just disgusts me so much?
What?
That bitch Bonnie Blue. You know who that is?
That sounds so familiar.
She's this I guess sex worker, OnlyFans creator.
Oh, the one that does that thing where she'll fuck 1,000 men in one day?
Yes.
Oh my God.
She's pregnant.
What?
She's pregnant. She had a baby shower. She called it a golden shower. She had like probably 50 dudes at her baby shower pissing on her stomach.
No. That's
and they were
real.
like, I don't know if they were actual shots of urine, but she made it seem like they were actually taking shots of piss.
No, you're lying.
No.
She had men pull their penises out.
She obviously didn't. That's on like her OnlyFans. I'm not.
No. But
yeah, that was like
what happened.
That was the whole theme of her golden shower.
Did it actually happen?
On her OnlyFans. I'm not paying for it. But yeah, that's what she said. That is the theme of her baby shower. And she gets off on like not knowing who her baby daddy is.
She doesn't know.
No, she literally fucked 1,000 men in a day. Literally.
You know what the crazy thing is? And this is why context matters. I saw a TikTok yesterday or earlier today, and it was somebody talking about CPS need to be there as soon as Bonnie Blue popped that baby out.
Yes.
And I thought I heard Bonnie Blue, and I thought it was like a ghetto like stripper bitch. You know what I mean? I thought it was one of those like E. Kane kind of character. That is a million times worse.
They absolutely need to take her baby away.
If she is allowing strange men to piss on her unborn baby, she's going to start selling that baby immediately.
Absolutely.
Fuck out of here. God forbid it be a girl.
I know.
God forbid.
I know.
I mean, God forbid it be a boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't stand her. And then all the dudes who are in her videos, they all wear masks.
Of course, because they don't want people knowing that they like that shit.
Right.
But
it's so
my
fucking
God.
Disgusting.
How is that not a crime?
I don't know. I hate it.
Holy shit.
I hate it.
You just blew my... That just woke me up. That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, she's the worst. I can't stand her.
How old is she?
She's young. She's in her 20s for sure.
Is she mentally okay?
This is my only perception of her. I have only ever seen her be just nasty as hell.
Wow. And the thing is, we ain't no motherfucking prudes. Okay?
Yeah.
I ain't no motherfucking prude.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing against sex workers. You can be a sex worker if you want to. But the way that she does it, it is so literally, y'all, she had hundreds of men. She was just laying on the bed, legs spread, fucking her back to back to back.
And the condom was optional. I remember that.
Child.
The condom was, that's how she ended up pregnant.
Yeah.
The condom was optional. You don't know what these motherfuckers got.
Yeah.
Penicillin don't cure everything,
No.
baby girl. What the
So
fuck?
disgusting.
And I I respect sex workers. I stand for sex workers. It's the oldest industry in this fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
That is different.
Yeah.
That is different. Wow. Okay. Wow. Golden shot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Okay.
You should go on her TikTok and look.
No, I am. I'm going to be doing
Mm-hmm.
research. That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
She's nasty as hell.
Well, guys, on that note, on that note, it's been disgusting, but it's been real.
You're gonna really end it like that?
Girl, what else you want to talk about?
I don't know, but kids, don't. If you are younger than us or older than us, don't be afraid to talk to people. I know we live in a society where we're all about all out for self. We are living very individualistically right now. And I really want us to be more social and community oriented.
Absolutely same.
Don't be afraid to go to the grocery store instead of ordering your groceries.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to talk to the person behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to talk to your Uber driver. Take your headphones out when you're walking to and from places.
If you want to get a drink, don't buy a bottle and drink alone. Go to a bar.
Yeah.
Go somewhere cute. Meet people.
Seriously, I urge you, if you're like a loner for real, or if you're trying to meet people, I urge you to go out and interact with somebody you don't know.
Guys, literally, I don't even fuck with Facebook. Facebook has 1 million meetup groups for people who are looking for friends, for people who have niche hobbies. Whatever you're into, there is a group for that in your city. Do it. Find community, unless you are extremely racist. In that case, stay by yourself, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all finding community together.
Yeah.
But everybody else, please, find community.
I have a random question. Every day when I work out at the gym, I listen to my takeover playlist and I think about how it ends. And I think, I take everybody's money and then I redistribute the wealth.
Yes.
How much would you cap someone's wealth if you had to put a cap on it? If people cannot make over a certain amount of money, like once your net worth or once you made this amount of money, you can't make no more money because you're just rich as hell. What would your cap be?
The thing is, it would have to reflect the cost of living.
Okay,
So
right now
it's high as hell. 150 mil.
Okay.
Maximum.
Mm-hmm.
But that to me is like you're the CEO of Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's not a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Like a rapper, you got a cute 30 mil. For like a Jay-Z,
well,
a cute
you
30
can't.
mil.
You're doing tiers, so it's not just a blanket cap for everybody.
Oh, you're right.
I would do a blanket cap for everybody.
Okay, blanket cap. You're right.
150 mil.
Blanket cap for everybody, then 100.
Really? Even lower?
Yeah, just because in my mind, if there's a blanket cap, then all that excess money would go into resources, right? So in my mind, you're still generating more income, but that's going to help with subsidizing housing, with cleaning up the streets, with helping with homelessness, all that shit. What do you need more than that for if everybody is living in a beautiful place, in a beautiful space?
Yeah.
So there really isn't any need for more than that unless you just want to be greedy as fuck.
Yeah. And what I would do is if you work for a company, or if it is a company, I think for a company, the threshold will be much higher. Maybe 500 million for a company,
yes,
like an Apple,
for sure. I'm talking
or
about
something.
An individual.
Yes. Yeah, but I would implement after that. Once the company has exceeded that threshold, then the money gets redistributed back to the employee, so they get ownership in the company.
Yeah, bonuses, all that shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even renovating the businesses. Like McDonald's has so much money. Why are there so many McDonald's in the hood that literally look like public restrooms?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got so much bread, renovate, but you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's shit like that. Like there should be, every place in the United States should be beautiful as fuck. I saw this girl, she was talking about this theory. She's a historian, and she was like, people always tout Rome as being like the pinnacle of civilization, right? They were at the tippy top of the tippy top. And there were other civilizations that existed that fully had plumbing in every home during the same time. And in Rome, they were out here building massive coliseums, and people were still throwing their shit out their window into the streets.
Yeah.
And there were people who are still dying from dysentery because people are throwing their shit in the streets. But these other nations, these other like civilizations who were in the same area are lesser known, but way more advanced because they weren't warmongers.
Yeah.
And she was saying that like people love to say that China is Rome, when in reality the US is Rome. Because in China, at least, and China's not a utopia at all.
Yeah.
But at least their people, they have a baseline of services. They have a baseline of things. It's actually pretty nice in most major cities in the area. Like here in the States, every major city has an area that looks like a slum. Massive slum. Skid Row is in the middle of downtown LA. MacArthur Park, middle of LA. Make it make sense. New York City, just the United States as a whole, Florida as a state. It's like, how is it that we're supposed to be the best of the best and motherfuckers are out here dying from a tooth infection because they don't have health insurance?
Yeah.
Throwing shit in the streets. But we have all these coliseums. Yeah. We're out here warring with everybody.
Yeah.
They're all scared of our army, but our people are dying.
Yeah. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Well. Well. Bitch, I am tired. Well.
I don't like to end on such a downer. Fuck.
Okay, what's going on next week? Any updates? Oh, I have a day party. It's coming up.
When?
On the 25th of this month.
Oh.
It's going to be at the same location as last time, Maddie's and WeHo. Tickets go on sale this week.
I have a sewing class that day.
You can come after.
Oh, true. It's because day parties, they don't start till like 6.
Exactly. You're like, what?
I'm like,
oh, I have at noon. I have something. Girl, it's 5 to 10.
Right.
You can come. Yes, y'all. At the last day party, Tabria took 3 shots.
It equated to 1.
That's
it's
fine.
not 3.
This time we're gonna get her to take
Wait,
6.
you said it's back in West Hollywood?
Same spot.
Oh, okay. So you're trying it out again.
Yes, it was a great time.
Okay, cool.
So pull up.
Period.
Yes,
I love that. I don't have anything
coming up.
No. See if I wrote anything down.
Listen,
no,
it's fine. Tabria has so many things, so many blessings.
Oh, question regarding reality shows.
Yes.
Okay, another question. Do you think, like for Love Island, you know how they have the music in the background and it just is so specific to the situation?
They definitely make the music after.
Right?
I think it's AI generated.
Oh.
I do, because it's a prompt. Couples sitting at a pool just got their heart broke.
Oh.
I'm sinking down the deep in the waters. Oh, somebody just broke up. I gotta leave.
Right.
It's stupid.
Dang.
It's definitely AI generated. But this season at least of Love Island, they were sprinkling in real like artists' music.
Oh, really?
It was nice. The budget definitely increased.
Okay.
For sure.
I mean, I'm so curious what they make on that show.
So much money.
So much
They
money.
own a private island.
Yeah.
They make so much money.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I wonder what they do with it in the off season.
That's when they practice. Remember I told you?
Just the whole time?
So for 6 months ahead of time, they run a whole simulation of it with an entire cast that they hire.
For 6 months?
Yes, because they have to test out all the challenges and all the camera
God.
angles, and they usually update certain things. And so I think they're there for 2.5 months. The simulation cast is there for 2.5 months too. And so they're renovating, they're fixing things, they're doing things. 2.5 months, they're doing the simulation, then they have everything settled, then they're doing casting. It's all year. Love Island is a well-oiled machine.
I
and there are 2 of them.
I bet they're so tired of that island, like the people who work on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, child.
I think the editors and the producers, they lived there for 6 months. And
like half the year.
Mm-hmm. Imagine having a family. I would hate that.
That would suck.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now it's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
CWatt.